Here's a simple illustration on how to achieve this Basque bustier with gathers. For this illustration, we will be doing it in form of a miniature size. You need to mark your shoulder to bust, your shoulder to under bust, your shoulder to waistline, and extra 5 inches for your basque length. Now, after you're done marking this, at the upper part of your pattern, mark your shoulder measurement divided by 2. Now, after you're done marking that, you come down by 1 inch after your shoulder measurement, then mark a basic neckline of 3 inches. Now, go ahead to place your ruler and connect this all the way to the upper part of your shoulder. After that, I'll just mark out a basic measurement that I'll just be using for a guide for this pattern. Step is to get your chest line, and to get that is your bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Whatever you have, make a mark and then place your ruler to draw a straight line. Now place back your tape and mark your shoulder divided by 2 and draw out a straight line there. Divide what you have here into 2 equal parts and mark. Mark ½ inch here, place your tape and mark your bust measurement divided by 4. The shoulder to the armhole and to your bust measurement divided by 4. Next, you want to mark your dart, which is your nipple to nipple divided by 2. Mark this all the way to your basque length. After marking this, please go ahead to place your ruler to connect. Now, you want to measure from what you have from one neckline to the other shoulder, divide it by 2 and mark. Place your ruler and you're going to connect this to this point. Now you want to decide where your bustier is going to start. I'm going to use at least 1.5 inches above my chest line. For a busty person, please go ahead to use 2 inches or 2.5. Place your ruler and draw out a straight line there. The next step you want to take is to mark your dart intake. So I will be using 0.75 on both sides. If your bust is above 36, you are going to use 1 inch and 1.5 inches. 1 inch on this side and then 1.5 inches on the other side. Now, if your bust is between 35 inches, you can use 1 inch on both sides. So I'll just go ahead to mark my dart intake of 1 inch on both sides. If you're a plus size, please consider using 1.5 inches at the lower part of your pattern. Now, after marking this, you want to go ahead to place your ruler and go ahead to connect on both sides. After connecting, connect from the bust to the under bust on both sides of your pattern. Now, mark your bust measurement divided by 4. Pick the dart you have here, then replace it, add your sewing allowance. Mark your under bust measurement divided by 4. Go ahead to measure the dart intake you have, then add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4. Replace the dart intake you removed and add your sewing allowance. Place your ruler and connect, drawing out a straight line. So after you're done marking this, go ahead to blend in your pattern and you're going to outline. So from here, you now draw out the basque for your dress. Now for your basque, you can use either 4 to 5 inches. Now draw out the neckline, blend your dart at this side and also connect towards the armhole. Now this is what I have for the upper part. Now mark your bust dart. To get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. So what I'll do next is to go ahead to cut out my pattern. Remember, while cutting the sides, go ahead to blend out your dart before going ahead to cut out. Now, after cutting this, we'll also go ahead to cut out the back pattern, and I'll be explaining how to achieve the lower part of this dress. For the back pattern, I've gone ahead to mark out the zipper allowance, and that is if you want to use zip also. If you don't want to use zip, all you have to do is to take out the zipper allowance and come in by at least 1.5 to 2 inches. I marked the chest line, the bust, and then the waistline. Remember, your shoulder to waist in front and that of the back is not the same. Go ahead to take your measurement. The next step you want to take is to go ahead to mark your dart. Start by marking your nipple to nipple divided by 2. Now after marking this, you want to place your ruler and you're going to draw out a straight line. Mark ½ inch on both sides. Come down by 1 inch from the bust. Now connect this at both sides of your pattern, and the next step you're going to take is to go ahead to insert your body measurement. Right, so for my bust, I'm going to mark the bust measurement divided by 4, then add your sewing allowance of your choice. Here, mark the waist measurement divided by 4, measure the dart intake, replace and also add your sewing allowance. Then after you're done marking that, I'm going to go ahead to place my tape and my ruler, and connect. Now come down by ½ inch from the chest line, connect it back to the chest line. This is to avoid the zipper from popping up. Now I'm going to go ahead to take out the zipper bulge by marking ½ inch at the waistline, then go ahead to blend it all the way up. After I'm done marking at the upper part of my pattern, I'll go ahead to cut this out. Now after cutting out the back, I'll be explaining how to achieve the lower part of this dress. Now you can blend out the dart or sew it up. So now to get the lower part, what you're going to do is to measure your shoulder to waist for your pattern. First, get your full length. Let's say the full length of your dress is 50 and your shoulder to waist in front is 15. Now take out 15 inches from that 50. What you have is 35 inches. That means the length of the lower part of this dress will be 35 inches, and you should use at least 3 to 4 inches to create the gathers around the waistline of this dress.